Finger on the like, hey, 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 hey. Baby, I'm loving it. I think I'm ready for kids. She said when to stop trying to in her face. That makes sense. I'm going up past LA Brent. I'm going off no fail, say switch. Yeah, me and my team go back like.
It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap. This game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Going play action, May. He rolls to his right. Right off the rip, he's throwing deep. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Normally, when we say somebody's on skates, we're talking about that offensive lineman, right? Driven right back to the quarterback. But I think it's applicable for the entire offense to be on skates. 2 plays, 2 negative plays. Got to find something positive here on 3rd down.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fielded at the 11. And nothing to complain about on this return as he gets it beyond the 30. Good blocking on the return. He gets 23 out of it. And the Pats will take over. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. On play action, here's May. He's looking deep once again. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
May now on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. To the air yet again, May. He connects downfield on fourth. And he crosses midfield before going out. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Operating from the gun, here's May. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. May on first and 10. Doesn't make the connection. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And now they face second down. May now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Has it at the 7. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the red zone now. And he's got it. Had to lay out for it, but touchdown. The Patriots take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2. They give it to him again. Crosses midfield, still going. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that gives the Browns a first.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Going to the ground again on first. Room to run inside the 20. And they finally get to him at the 15. Offense up to the line fast. Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
To throw again on second and 10. Hauled in left side. And he's all the way to the 5 before going out of bounds. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They'll try and punch it in. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Just 1 yard on first and goal. Still 4 yards to go on second. They'll throw it. Has it in close. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns tie this game 7-7. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Give now to the running back. And he's going to get up to about the 33, but no more. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To throw, here's May. Chased out to his right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
He's got it near the 8. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one right down the middle. And the Browns take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down throw for May. It is Cup, left side. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a New England first down. From the gun, it's May. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Browns take over as they intercept it for the 3rd time in just our opening quarter. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. That is Marcus Jones. And he makes the Hefsko. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Has him on the quick hitter. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll run here on first down. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. But, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go, second and very long. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Called in by Waddle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Putting a receiver in motion. Short pass brought in. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns break the tie here in the first. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. He's got the squiver. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Here's the handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. They're going play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Let's go now. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Made a throw it. He's going deep. Big gain downfield. And he has the New England touchdown. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, I'm fairly certain he left his leg up there just an extra half second to try to draw the flag, but hey, you still got to be able to avoid running into him if you're the defender.
You know, Kate, you make a great point. And I've always wondered what these kickers and punters do in their meetings. I think they do that. They put on a pretty good show so they could draw a penalty, too.
Oh, wow, and he mishit that one. The unfortunate mistake giving them excellent field position. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Now give left side. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Here's the give on 3rd and short. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's the snap on 4th. That's cut beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On 1st down, they'll run. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Cooper DeJean with the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Set. 19 Tiger. Ready?
Throwing from the gun. Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll send him over right.
Go.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out. We've got 4th down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. And you're going for this. He's got Harrison. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go. Go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Another carry for him. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Near the sideline, Waddle's got it. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 28, hits him on the out route. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Man in motion here.
Panther 11. Dragon 60. 70 range.
3rd down from the gun. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Patriots take over as he records his 10th career INT.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But
he's got it deep downfield. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots parlay the interception into points. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Ready? Hey, check that. Ready?
Hand off to the back. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 60 bison. Go.
From the 32. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
They kick the running back in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Let's go. Trap 60. Ready?
Back to throw, needing a first. Called in left side. And he's out of bounds, up at his own 45. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
18 Cardinal.
Back to the well again. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Working quickly here. Back now, pressure on its way. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Patriots get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Throwing this back in the end zone. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Set. Viking 18.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A give now from the gun. Across midfield to the 45. And he's brought down at the 44. Offense up to the line fast.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Cooper to Jean in to pick it off.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
To the air on 1st down, May. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Back to the air, it's May. On the move, headed right. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down.
Here we go. Set. Track at 60.
Here's May. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots stretch their lead to 21.
Joey Sly to kick off for the Patriots.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Has this at the 6. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19. Go Street. 70 Ranger. Buffalo 18. Hup.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Taken in by Harrison. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's go now.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. Down the left sideline he goes. Dives for the pylon, and that's a touchdown. The Browns chop some of the lead off before the half. Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns get it back to a 14-point game. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. They get 27 on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. From the gun, it's May. He puts everything behind this one. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, New England. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over you and saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kate. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Throwing on 3rd and long. He lets one fly deep downfield. And they pick him off again. Christian Gonzalez has it. Escapes a defender. And the Patriots take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone.
Big gain downfield. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he brings it in for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Patriots grow their lead yet again.
Browns 28. Joey Sly to kick off for the Patriots.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Here we go, here we go.
Receiver in motion, going left. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here comes the final play of our first half. He'll throw it. He's loaded another one up. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Joey Slye to kick off for the Patriots.
All set for the kickoff. Slye with the honors. He's going to field this at the 2. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Forced out to us, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Trying again, following the sack. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Cooper to Jean in to pick it up. And the Patriots capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st down from the red zone. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots push their lead further to start the half. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Browns 28. Joey Slye to kick off for the Patriots.
All set for the kickoff. Slye with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 8, go! Ready?
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
At the 60.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 32. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. They put a receiver in motion here left.
First and 10 at the
They'll throw on 1st. And a man is there to knock that away.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Gets everything he has under this throw. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They send a man in motion. Throw on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. They'll have the 1st down and even more. They get 35 out of that one. And that gives the Browns a 1st. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Running back sent in motion. Back now, pressure on its way. Dumped off to his running back. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
brings up 17-7 at the 18.
From the 18 on 2nd down. Throw caught at the 6. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ready?
And they pick him off again. Christian Gonzalez has it. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. The 10. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Here's Slye to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots continue piling on to this lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Go!
Getting right back to it after that interception. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Ready?
gets the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brought down back at the 27.
3rd and long for him here. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
They're going for this. Launches one deep downfield. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential first down.
That one intended for Mark Andrews. And it sets up 2nd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Back to the air. It's May. And they pick him off again. The rookie from Georgia has it. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Working quickly here. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Complete out to the right. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one intended for the running back. So it'll be 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And they pick him off again. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Patriots get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Right up the gut. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, right? That entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, man, you appreciate great safety play like that.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action.
And he has the New England touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots continue adding on to that lead.
Joey Slye, the kickoff.
All set for the kickoff. Slye with the honors. Returnable from the 2. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. 1st and 10 now from the 30. plowing up the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. And they pick him off again! Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And he's going to go! It's a pick 6! That pick 6 ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots tack on 7 more to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Runs into traffic and hits a wall, no gain. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. And they'll only let him get up to around the 28 before taking him down. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming.
Here we go, set.
Looking for a throw here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They've got a man in motion. Here's the snap on 4th. Called in by Waddle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. That excitement brings us to... New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast. From the 46. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 43. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Pass play now. Finds a man right side.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, second down coming up.
2nd and 10 now. Won't make the play on that one. It hits the deck, incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's a throw. Gets this one to Harrison. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's a give up the middle. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Offense in the hurry up here. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He brings it in. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can...
Pushing for the end zone. He lost the football. It's not loose. Scooped up by the Patriots.
Man, did those sidelines get loud. I think we all had to figure out what the heck was going on and who recovered the ball. But the minute they see the defense gets it, Kate, look at them. They save 6 points, and they get the ball back for their offense.
To the air on 1st down. May escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
May trying again here on 2nd. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Brought in inside the 20. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots continue adding to an insurmountable lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. On target to Waddle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Running it now out of the gun. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Continuing to move past the 45. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. Simple dive up the middle. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 4. It's now second.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Patriots 16-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. This throw is caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Go.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns just want to get out of here with how this one has gone. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Set. Set, go.
He'll look to throw. He's on the move. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Trying to set this up quick. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it. It's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Quick slant, that's Williams. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Warrior 70. Here we go, here we go. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He put everything he had into this one. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Martin Emerson with the pick. And the Browns take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
A gain of 19 yards.
Go.
Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turn.
And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road.